Hello everyone, Simon here. It is time to bring an end to Turnabout Big Top, episode 3 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. We're gonna have to deal with Leon, the lion. December 30, 2:17 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. I can't believe it! Acro! It's pretty shocking, isn't it? Maybe. It definitely is, and to think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Yeah, never trust the straightforward guys. Jeebus, am I that hated? Yeah, you are. Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did? Pissed. Cough. But I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know? No, you're not a nobody, not the way you act. But you're not, which is kinda the reason why... Cough! Hey, pal! You're gonna ignore me after I went to all this trouble to bring you some evidence? Who? Detective Gumshoe. Ah, forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyway. Now, detective, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? We've got some really tasty milk. That's weird. How about a card trick, detective? Oh, well, if you insist. Now, about that evidence you mentioned, what is it? Why are you giving me that? Here you go. Huh? This was yesterday's in Acro's room. Yep, and I've included the forensic results. Take a look at it later. It's got pepper on it. Won't Miss Von Karma be mad that you're doing this? That's why this is all a secret. Huh? Look, the details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. Von Karma might be helping us. But everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan. What? I don't know, Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now. You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday our final plans were set into motion. What? Final plans? Uh-huh, that reminds me. I've got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end! That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here. Okay. What did he mean by that, the very end part? I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing. Ah! Don't scare me like that. It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant. What? For me? It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils. That's not how milk works. An entire dairy's worth of milk for me. Yeah, who bought it? Also, I need to look at the scarf. December 30, 2:27 PM, District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now back in session. Wait a minute, I'm not ready. Bat scarf stained with his blood and a small quantity of pepper. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off. I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit this crime. Wait, who gave the scarf to Bat? Understood now, Mr. Dingling. Yes, Your Honor. Please proceed with your testimony. Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay? Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Gulp. I thought, Regina gave Bat the scarf. About the ringmaster. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the very big circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. child labor is illegal. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. You're such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem. He didn't try to kill, he tried to kill Max. You are absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there is no real need for a cross-examination, is there? Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question. I'll cross-examine. The defense has a right to cross-examine the witness. You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Very well, Mr. Wright, cross-examine the witness. About the ringmaster. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an oh, I need to be questioning him. We? Yes, my brother Sean and I. What? You have a brother? How old were you when this happened, Acro? I was 8 years old and my brother was 4. Your parents were very cruel, weren't they? Nowadays we aren't bitter about what happened to us, because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the Berry Big Circus. Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed. He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like. Ah! Sniffle. No crying in court, let's keep going. The witness may proceed with his testimony. That's when the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster? He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother, all rolled up into one. The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had. What about other people at the circus? This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers coming in, so no one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he would always come see us with a laugh and a smile. What a beautiful story. That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him. Nick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person? Maybe. I know, he seems like a nice guy, which is what makes this so difficult. So then how long have you been a performer? I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. You started off as an acrobat at that early of an age? I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. Were you this muscly when you were 9 years old? Were you like the biggest 9-year-old ever? That's also when I decided to form a group with my brother, who would have been 6? 5? We called ourselves the Flying Dinglingberries. It's nearly a household name. I've even heard of them in Germany. Wow, Flying Dinglingberries. Liar. The point is that I wanted to be some use to the circus. To be of some use to the circus. You are truly a remarkable young man. The judge keeps looking at Acro almost like a proud father. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. Oh, he wanted to kill Max so the ringmaster wouldn't have to pay him so much. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? Ah! How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness's testimony? Or the heartfelt emotions contained within? Yeah, no, I have no emotions. You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard! Ah! Oh. Ah. No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see this witness ever taking the victim's life. Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with them. I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk. I think that will be enough for now. Pondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that it is pretty unlikely, but he wasn't trying to kill the ringmaster. Exactly right, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question. Go ahead, Your Honor. Oh, save it before I lose the game. I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the ringmaster dead? I can't provide one. Nick? Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven. Nani? That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ah! Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget you made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was. This is the real killer of Russell Berry Ringmaster. If you want to jump to the end of things, yes, then yes, that sounds about right. The end of things? Acro, you didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night. What did you just say? I'm saying that the target of this witness' murderous plot was not the ringmaster, because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with. Nani? Order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is, smack anyone who's loud in the face, twice if you must. That's not legal. You can't hit people like that. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to my court? Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his court? Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else? Of course he's trying to kill Max. Everybody thought they saw Max there. This is my evidence! What are you doing? There's 14 more where that came from. Hold it right there. You can take your time with the other 14 later. Oh. But for now, let me see that evidence once again. I'm so scared of what will happen. I can't even move to give him the evidence. Oh wait, that's not real? I thought I was... I thought it was him! Wait, hold on. What did I click on? He's trying to kill Max! What is Jesus? This stupid game. Not option. No, load the game back. Can't provide one. Okay, I need to figure out what the game wants me to click on. Oh, it's the note? It's the note. Wait, no! I didn't... I didn't click on anything! Jesus Christ. I was trying to save the game. Oh, come on! This freaking game! Like, he's trying to kill Max, so I say Max, and that's not the answer. The answer is the note. But I want to save it before I do it. Alright, you're trying to imply Acro's trying to kill someone else. Yeah, the note. What? Why is that wrong? Why is that wrong? Oh god. You're trying to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else. I'm trying to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else. Yeah, this? The murderer. Trying to kill someone else. Is it the hat again? Do I give him the hat? Why is he not doing anything? I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what the game wants. I can't deal with this. Alright, I'm gonna go to the walkthrough. This is so stupid. Present a note? Oh, what? Regina's Berry's profile? He's trying to kill Regina? That's not right. Oh, no, Regina killed his brother, right? No, but why would he... Oh, he couldn't see... Oh, okay, I get it. He's trying to kill Regina Berry. This game is so bad, I don't know what they're trying to say. Yeah, no, that's right, that's right. He's trying to kill Regina Berry. But it was so dumb, because he put the note in her pocket. He didn't just, like, tell her? Why would he put the note in her pocket? Or was he... Okay, he was pretending... Okay, I get it. He didn't want her to know who the note was from. But who could have it been from? No, that's so stupid. Anyway, this is the answer. Regina Berry! This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct? Acro, you were really aiming for her that night, weren't you? You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question. He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is you're wrong. That's it. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Enough, Mr. Wright, allow me to... Ah! The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. Well, that can be arranged. Huh. And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now! I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. Alright. Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Alright. Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl. Okay, now I present the note. It's just, they want a very specific thing at a very specific time. So if you present the note earlier, then it doesn't work. But now it works. Oh, adventure games. Acro, you remember this, don't you? It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat. Inside the victim's tailcoat. Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled to the murderer. Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 PM. So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note? No. No, he didn't call Russell Berry. Yes, but there's just one little problem. Problem? Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster. You mean, it wasn't for the... That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended was none other than Regina Berry. Order! Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours is the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why the morning of the crime she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. Regina is so oblivious. That's when her father, I mean the ringmaster, saw the note. That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. Whoa, 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 graphics. I just lost. Okay, I just lost graphics. The game, Okay, we can't see anything. I'm gonna restart the game. I'm gonna have to go. When did I last save? Is that bug gonna happen again? Oh. Hey, my graphics just reset. Okay, I get it. Did my graphics card crash or is everything okay? Oh, and we're back. Okay, let me just speed through the rest of this again. Profiles, Regina, percent. The note. Was not the ringmaster. Gina Berry. Alright, let me save again here so I don't have to go through all that again. The ringmaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake instead of Regina. That's incredible! Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today. Lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived at the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was. I've got it! Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza. And that's when he let the bust fly. Wait. How could he have seen there was someone? Why would Regina pick up the box? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Regina's like a little girl, right? Why? How would he have seen? He only knew somebody was there because they pick up the box. But what if Regina just walked in and left the box there and walked away again? That doesn't work. Hey Nick, isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience? She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here. She's not. It's not going to affect her. I hope Regina can handle it. Oh, she can handle it just fine. She has no awareness of anything. Acro wrote this note to Regina. Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas of foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish you've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, if you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Yes? What about that line? Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? Naughty! What did you just say? The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza, in place of his lovely daughter. Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note? The incident 6 months ago. I know all about it. An incident occurred 6 months ago, and now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at that time. I am. Let me save. Moron! Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case? It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case had its start in what happened 6 months ago. Really, Nick? I think so. Of course it is. Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know I'd certainly like to know what it is. If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually... Scarf! What? This is it? Well, I kind of figured that I'd try and get rid of evidence I didn't even know. That's not it. No, that's it! The scarf! The scarf is unbelievable. What? Of course it's the scarf. What? It's the pepper? Unbelievable. Conclusive evidence mentioned in the note. The conclusive evidence from 6 months ago. Is it the pepper? There's pepper here. There's pepper on the scarf. It's the goddamn pepper. Mmm. Achoo! Why is it the pepper in the bottle and not the pepper on the scarf? What? This is so bad. So freaking bad. What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It isn't a joke at all. It is the decisive evidence you asked for. What do you mean? Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside. Another unbelievable conclusion! Very well, Mr. Wright, so what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? Taking the note into account, that is the only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim? I mean, that's obvious. Regina Berry, yeah, it's Leon. It is Leon. Who is this? That is Acro's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead! Technically, that is true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel his could feel that his brother is dead. Regina, she did that to him? Do you spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool? Yes. Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. A lion? Regina, I mean Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. No, Von Karma, no. A lion is a lion. A lion's natural instincts is to bite things. What do you mean they won't understand the command? You have to command them to not bite. You don't have to command them to bite. You have to command them to not bite. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not her. It's just not in her. Oh, it is. It is in her. So then what happened to Acro's brother? He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He is the victim of an accident. I see. Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bet was actually an accident? It was more than that. It was a prank gone wrong. The lion biting Bat was no accident at all. Nani? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There is no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being. She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being. I need to save it again. But Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother, Brad. Wait, I'm gonna do this. That's just the scarf. Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who is the one that gave this scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina. There is something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor. And what might that be? Pepper. 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 Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could. The lion sneezed on him. Hey, what's with the silent treatment? This is pretty good. Excuse me, Mr. Wright? You've done a good job of fingering a criminal. But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where is the crime in that? It still seems like the judge just doesn't get it. Mr. Phoenix Wright, wasn't it said that the lion seems to be smiling? How do you know? Smiling? The lion was smiling. Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling. Lions smile? I've never heard of them smiling, however. Lions sneeze. Whoa, 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 whoa. Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. Charm. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf. Nani? You fool! I mean, we knew that. We knew that the whole time, and the only difficulty was figuring out what the game wanted me to click on for Phoenix to say that. We knew that the whole time. The hard part is not figuring out what happened. The hard part is figuring what the game wants us to click on. And that is the problem of all bad adventure games. The same problem with every bad adventure game is you know what the solution is, you just don't know what the game wants you to click on. And it's happening here. Alright. Judge, you've got to be kidding me. Objection! What's the matter, Miss Von Karma? I object. For objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it? You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened? Of course I do, it's the truth. Yeah. The lion sneezed due to the pepper and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot! Ha! Ah ha 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 ha, LeMayo, it almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was true? Acro, you don't mean, you can't mean. Witness!